Hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the 30-day challenge. I'm super happy to have you here today. Today will be a rather short Vin to Yin practice. So we'll start with the Vinyasa and we'll end with the Yin Yoga. It'll still be a relatively short class, so I know it's the middle of the week, so don't get too stressed out about the time. It'll still be within a shorter time frame. And if you're not familiar with this style of practicing, it's actually recommended to do the yin first when the muscles are not warmed up, and there's a lot to be said for that. And later I will give you a full yin practice so you can feel the difference. There's one already up on the channel if you want to check it out. But I also really like this style, even though traditionally it kind of goes against the purpose of a yin practice. But I really enjoy this balance. So the yin and the yang both existing within the same practice, especially in the shorter practices when you want to do both, right? You want to work on strength, you want to work on flexibility, and you don't have a lot of time. So I'll quit talking because you don't have a lot of time. And if you may see, I have my magic circle. I like this instead of a strap. I have a lot of tension in my lower legs, and it helps me get into those muscles and my feet and my ankles a little bit more than a strap does. But if you have a strap or a scarf or a towel or your dog's lead or really anything that can help you bring your foot closer to your hand, that would be great. You can set it aside. We won't need it until the yin portion of our class. And we'll start in a downward facing dog. So spread the fingertips wide, tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back. And right away, bend the knees, lift the heels, and walk your hands back to your feet, keeping the knees relatively bent. And then inhale, walk forward to a plank. Pull the chest forward, press the heels away. Exhale, downward facing dog. And again, lift the heels, bend the knees. This time walk the feet forward to the hands. Bend the knees as much as you need to get there. Inhale, lift the chest halfway. Exhale, walk the feet back to a plank. Pull the chest forward, heels press away. Exhale, hips up and back. And again, lift the heels, bend the knees. Walk the hands in towards the feet. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, walk out to a plank. Deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. And again, bend the knees. Start to walk the feet forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Walk the feet back to a plank. Heels press away, chest pulls forward. And downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the right leg up. Exhale, bring the right knee to the nose. Curl in. Inhale, reach it up and back. Exhale, curl in. Bring the knee as close to the body, the whole thigh as close to the torso as you can. Up and back. Last time, bring the knee in. And slowly step that foot by the right hand. Pull the chest forward, drop the hips. One more inhale. Exhale, lower the left knee down. Pull the right hip back, straighten the right leg. Exhale, bend the knee, lift the left knee, chest forward. Exhale, release the left knee, pull the hips back. And again, bend, lift the knee, pull the chest forward. Exhale, press into the hands. Start to spin to the outside edge of that left foot. The right toes will also spin to the right. You might want to walk the right foot back. Reach the right arm back behind you as the left hip drops. Lift the hips up. Send the right leg up and back behind you. And right foot meets the left. Downward facing dog. Bend the knees. Walk the hands back to the feet. Maybe your legs are a little straighter this time. Inhale, chest pulls forward. Exhale, plank. Inhale, heart pulls forward, heels press back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward, bend the knees, walk the feet forward towards the hands. Again, maybe a little straighter this time. Pull the chest forward, lift halfway. And exhale, step the right foot back. Step the left foot back, plank pose, deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee to the nose, round the back. Pull the thigh in towards the chest. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee in. And again, inhale, up and back. Exhale, pull the knee in. Pull the chest forward. And then slowly press the floor away. Left foot comes in. Pull the chest forward, sink the hips. Press that right heel back behind you. And breathe. On your next exhale, lower the right knee down, pull the hips back, straighten the left leg. And bend the left knee, right knee lifts up. And again, right knee lowers down, pull the hips back. And bend, lift, chest pulls forward. Last time. And bend. Tuck the toes of the right foot, lift the right knee. Start to turn all toes to the left here. Reach the left arm back behind you as you lower that right hip down to the mat. Lift the hips back up. Left hand comes down. Left leg goes up and back behind you. Left foot down to meet the right. Downward facing dog, deep breath in. Exhale, walk the hands back to the feet and fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, walk yourself out to a plank. Pull the chest forward, press the heels away. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, lift the heels, walk the feet towards the hands. Inhale, pull the heart forward, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Step the left foot back. Heel toe the right foot over to the left, lower down the knee, lower down the hip. Setting up your pigeon pose. Untuck the left toes. And we'll start lifted here. Pulling the chest forward. Stretching a little bit more into the front of that left hip. And when you're ready, lowering down. Forearms, or you can come all the way down and rest the forehead. And we're starting to move more towards the yin side. We're not quite there yet. We'll do our yin portion supine, meaning on our backs, to really take all of this effort out of it. And start to walk the hands back in. You can bend that left knee. Reach for your strap if you want. You can bring it around the foot and pull it in. Or if you have the flexibility, you can reach around with a hand, just stretching through the front of that left leg. If you're here with the foot in the hand, and you can wiggle the foot down towards the left elbow, reach the right arm up and around, and grab your hand. So this is mermaid pose. If you're not here, and you're way more something like this, it's the same stretch. Just go where it feels good to you. And release. From here, press into the hands. Tuck the toes, lift the left knee, pull the right knee into the chest, extend the leg up and back behind you. And right foot meets the left, downward facing dog. Exhale, walk the hands back to the feet. Inhale, pull the chest forward, lift halfway. And walk back out to a plank. Chest pulls forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Exhale, walk the feet forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step the right foot back this time. Your left foot will heel toe over to the right, lowering down the knee and the hip. Setting up for your pigeon pose on this side. And again, we'll start lifted. So pulling the chest forward and up, rolling the shoulders down. And then when you're ready, you can fold forward. Couple more deep breaths. Start to make your way back up. Again, you can use the strap around the right foot. Start to bend the right knee, and maybe you're just here with the right knee bent. That's okay as well if that's enough for you. For me, this side's a little bit more difficult. You can reach back with the right hand if you have the flexibility, pulling that right foot in. And for me, this is where I'll stay on this side. But if you want to come into the full mermaid, you'll bring the foot into the elbow and reach up and over. It's just a little bit too much for me on this side today. And I think we sometimes get into that trap of do what you did on the other side. And I think you should do what each side is asking. And it's not always the same because of injuries or habits. We do need something different on each side, and I think it's really important to honor that because we're still making progress towards the goal with each side being honored. And release. Bring the hands down, tuck the toes of the right foot, lift the right knee, pull the left knee into the chest, send it up and back behind you. And then the left foot comes down to meet the right. One last downward facing dog. Take 3 deep breaths here, inhaling and exhaling. Deep breath in. Exhale. One more inhale. And bring the knees down. And we'll make our way onto our backs. And so here we come into the yin portion of the practice. Make sure you have your strap handy. And you'll lower down onto your back. So take a moment just to switch gears. Start to feel the back really firmly planted on your mat, the hips as well. Start to slow down the breath. And then when you're ready, extend the right leg up towards the ceiling. Bring your strap around the ball of that right foot. And make sure that the foot is staying flexed, so those toes are really pulling down toward your face. And then rock the leg forward and backward. And you'll feel a variety of sensations as you do this. And I want you to find a place where you feel a stretch. Not your deepest stretch. I don't want the leg to be like vibrating like this. That's too far, too far. You need to be somewhere where you feel an opening through the back of the leg, but you also feel like you can stay there because we'll be here for a few minutes. And so you need to be relatively comfortable in the discomfort. And you can keep the left knee bent, or you can extend it out if you have the flexibility. And even if you have the flexibility, this may not feel good today, and honor that, bend the knee again. Just go to where you need to go. If you feel that you'd like to go further and that it's not about your ego, it's about what your body actually needs, you can bring the foot in closer. I'm going to stay where I am. I don't need any more than this. 3 more deep breaths. And then bring your strap into the left hand. The right hand can come out wide. And that right leg is going to come over to the left, but keep the hip on the ground so we're not rolling all the way up. The hip stays where it is. It's just the leg that's moving to the left, and you'll feel it. You'll feel that stopping point. Either the hip will start to lift or your IT band will feel like it's on fire. And make sure you're still spreading the bones of the feet so that the toes are spreading wide and you're pressing the ball of the foot into the strap. And I know this makes the sensation way worse. I also feel it. But as the sensation grows louder, also allow the breath to grow louder. Start to bend the knee. You can release the strap over to the side and pull that knee over to the left, coming all the way into a twist. You can look over that right shoulder if you'd like. Inhale, come back to center. Go ahead and straighten the right leg out, reach the arms overhead. Take a moment here at center. Kind of a nice feeling. It feels like the right leg is much longer than the left. And bring that right foot down to the floor. Bend the left knee, extend it up towards the ceiling once again. And once again extending your leg, but this time the left. Making sure the toes are pulling back towards the face. Goodness, I can't talk today. Toes are pulling back towards your face. And you'll find that sweet spot where the leg isn't shaking, but you feel a nice opening through the back of the leg. And once you get there, pause and breathe. you want to move deeper, you're welcome to. But also know that there's something really beautiful about staying where you are and allowing this part to unfold. And you'll start to move that left leg over to the right. Again, keeping this left hip planted on the floor. And you'll stop, you'll know when. Again, either the left hip will start to lift or your IT band will say, nope, that's as far as I can go. And once you get there, stop. And breathe into that sensation. So just as much as I'm always saying that we don't stretch our feet enough, this poor guy, our IT band, also needs a lot more love than we give him day to day. And I know lately I've really avoided these stretches, even though I know that it's where I need the most attention. But it is quite an intense experience. So acknowledge and be gentle with that as well. And you'll start to release, bending that knee. You can move the strap to the side. Continue to cross that left knee all the way over to the right, coming into a twist. It feels good. You can look over that left shoulder. slowly come back to center. Take a full body stretch again. Stretching out through the fingers and toes. Pull the knees into the chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. And then rock yourself all the way up to seated. So maybe not super short, but a little bit of both worlds, both the Vin and the Yin, the Yang and the Yin. I hope you enjoyed this kind of practice, and I hope it set you up for a really wonderful rest of your day or rest of your evening. It's also a great one for a good night's sleep, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you so much.